Who are you and what are you doing here in 60 State Street in Boston today?
My name is Jeff Herman. I've been an anti-war activist all my adult life. I'm opposed to the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and I'm here to demonstrate against Barack Obama's policy of continuing those wars.
Barack Obama is at a fundraising dinner here tonight, right?
Right, $500 a plate.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Need to be down the stairs, fellas. All right, thanks. You need to be down the stairs there.
Who are you and what are you doing in Boston today?
My name is Medea Benjamin. I'm the co-founder of Code Pink, Women for Peace, and I'm here to protest Obama, the $500 plate fundraiser he's having here while our troops are being killed in Afghanistan, while we continue to kill so many civilians in Afghanistan, and while our country is going bankrupt because we can't afford these wars anymore.
Thank you.
I think it would look real cute if we were being dragged out by our hair.
Where are you folks from? We're in Boston today, protesting President Obama's fundraising dinner tonight. Where are you folks from?
We're from Wales.
And
in the UK.
In the UK, what do you think of the wars going on in the US and Britain? They're waging.
I think it should be stopped. Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier you have a brother who's being deployed to Afghanistan. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Not nice. It should be brought back.
Are you worried about him? Okay, I wish him the best.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to Boston.
No problem.
When we build schools instead of bombs, oh how I want to be in that number. When we build schools instead of bombs, when we stop sending kids to die, when we stop sending kids to die, oh how I want to be in that number. When we stop sending kids to die, when we make peace instead of war, when we make peace instead of war, oh how I want to be in that number. When we make peace instead of war, when we teach love instead of hate, when we teach love instead of hate, oh I want to be in that number. When we teach love instead of hate, when we have healthcare instead of warfare, when we have healthcare instead of warfare, oh how I want to be in that number. When we have healthcare instead of warfare. Legislators address with fancy clothes and voices strong. We march to Washington and march to stamp out war. Yes. So we all agree that peace is better than war, right? Right. And a lot of us voted for what we thought was going to be a peace president, right? Right. So tell Obama we need a peace president. Yeah. That's right. And tell Obama we can't afford this war anymore. Right. We're going to have a hard time paying for health care and education and fixing our roads and our schools and getting clean energy and good jobs. We can't afford these wars. And turning climate desolate to destruction. Peace. Give us a little peace sign. Give us a sign. Thank you. Give us a sign. The Democrats really want peace. Come on. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Very good. It's not the middle finger. It's the two like this. And we're not the Tea Party here. We're the peace folks. want you to show us a little love for being out here. Most of us didn't have the money to go inside, so we need you to send our message inside for us.
Will tell us a bit more in Vietnam. I'm Virginia Pratt. I'm with the Women's International League of Peace and Freedom in Boston chapter. We're one of the sponsors here. And WILT is an organization that's close to 100 years ago. Women back in 1915 bravely crossed the Atlantic, went to The Hague, and tried to stop World War I from happening. And that's the tradition that we're still in here today. We believe that war is not the answer. We work for many ways to oppose war and present a positive future. We promote peace and human rights. As a women's organization, we're concerned for women in Afghanistan. Women there are horribly oppressed. The last 8 years of U.S. occupation haven't changed this. Women in Afghanistan have some of the highest infant mortality rates in the world. Many women die in childbirth. Our being there, our occupation, our war over the last 8 years, it hasn't changed this.
We want you to see us stop giving $3 billion a year to Israel to commit war crimes. Raise your hand. Who's here because you want to see our money spent on jobs and health care and education, not war and empire? Raise your hand. Okay. Who's here because you want to stop nuclear energy, offshore drilling, and coal, and you want to see green, renewable sources of energy? Who's here because you think we should have green jobs, not more warfare? Who thinks that we could use the money we're spending on war to really have a good health care system that covers everybody? So those of you online and those of us on the other side, I think we're really on the same side, aren't we? I think we want to see the same things, don't we? So we need you online to be our voice inside. Because many people thought when they voted for Barack Obama, they were voting for a peace president, right? And instead we have continued war, and we need Obama to hear from people like you. So, there is no winning in these wars. Iraq, we've destroyed that country, and Afghanistan, there is absolutely no winning a war in Afghanistan. Ask the Russians, ask the Brits, ask anyone who's ever tried to do it. While Obama was in Afghanistan, there were 2 reports that just came out by the United Nations, very interesting. One of them was about the continued growth of the opium production in Afghanistan. And that report found out that not only is Afghanistan the largest producer of opium in the world, but they also found out that Afghanistan is now the largest producer of hashish in the world as well. That is not very good an accomplishment after 9 years of U.S. troops being there.